Hey guys, Adrian here from adrianstech.com and techgeek.com. Today I'm going to be giving you my explanation of Chroma key in simplest forms, answering a couple questions, how, breaking it down and how it works and the process and everything. So, hope you enjoy this video and hope you learned some stuff. So to first explain how chroma key works, we have to know exactly what chroma key is. Chroma key is a technique for mixing two images, either frames together, in which a color or from one image is removed and made transparent, or the opacity is lowered, which meaning goes translucent, revealing another image behind it or even video behind it. This technique is also referred to as color keying, color separation overlay, CSO, green screen, blue screen, or as we know it, chroma keying. So it was invented back in the 1930s when it was developed by RKO, which is a Radio Pictures and other studio company, which they were trying to develop a traveling matte method for entertainment movies and stuff like that, which which is now evolved into what is now known as chroma key. Now, the chroma keying process itself is rather simple at first, and then gets a little more technical. Now, first off, you're going to want to take your video, get your subject in front of your green screen, blue screen, whatever chroma keying equipment you have, and take your video. Now, once you get your video, you're going to want to drop it into your editing software. Now, here's where it may get a little bit more technical depending on what you want to do. Now, there's many software out there like Vegas, the Vegas series, the Adobe Premiere series. I believe iMovie has support for it. A little bit more simple video editors like Movie Maker don't have support for editing chroma key, but basically all you're going to do is drop in the video and or image you want, and you just want to key out all the green or blue or whatever color your subject is standing behind. And all it will do is replace the color, whether, like I said, whether it be green, black, blue, white, whatever, and replace it with your video or your image, whatever you want it to be. So that's pretty much the gist of the process in chroma keying. Now here's some basic chroma key tips and some stuff you always want to remember when filming and editing your chroma key. Now when filming, one of the biggest challenges that will affect your editing is lighting. You always want to make sure you have great, even lit light with your subject and the green screen. That way you won't cause any balance, rupture any balance, and everything will look realistic and look evenly, lit between the two subjects. And so that you don't cause a lot of shadows. Shadows will really mess up the way your chroma keying comes out in the editing suite. So that, and you also make sure your subject isn't wearing stuff like clashing colors, green on green screen, that won't work out. You might want to invest in some good equipment. Of course, you can do it with any lower grade cameras and some free software, but the better the equipment, the better the quality, and the better the video. And the rest really goes into the editing suite. So when you're editing, you just want to make sure you key out every color, render it out properly, stuff like that. And that just that you're picking high grade quality content that you're putting in the background. You don't want something that's blurry in the background. You want something that's evenly matched and makes the video look that much better. So again, if you want to invest in some better equipment, you can always go to sites like tubetape.com. They have some great chroma key software like soft boxes, halogen light bulb lamps for direct video lighting, and they have barn door shutters, a lot of cool stuff and software that you can check out for your chroma keying needs. And that is the best way I can explain in mostly simple terms how chroma key is and how it works. So to review, just remember chroma key is an overlaying of any image or video upon a solid color, whether it be green, blue. They even have a black and white screen. So there's a lot of different type of video equipment out there that people use in chroma keying. It comes down to hardware, from cameras and lighting, to down to software, and editing the suite, and finally making your final production video. And chroma key has really changed the way entertainment is now. We have a lot of special effects all generated off of chroma key. And the way we, check out our weather and a whole bunch of other stuff is all based off of chroma key. So, now when you take a look at, the news, or you're watching the weather, you'll know a little bit about how chroma key works, what it is, and, the process of actually, filming it and editing it all. And of course, there's ways that people do it live, like news productions, where there's more technical equipment where you can actually record the green screen or the blue screen live and get the background images or video processing as it goes. So yeah, hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed this chroma key video, and yeah.